Hey folks, Nitno here. Today we're taking a look at the DayZ server Exdecay and going over a couple loot routes on the map Flatlands. The goal of this video is to boost your map knowledge and optimize your runs. This video will be using the chapter feature so you can easily skip around the video by run. If you do find this video helpful, please consider subscribing. I'll do a quick introduction for those of you new to Exdecay. It is a PC server that resembles the general gameplay loop of Escape from Tarkov. Every map in the game is instanced in a similar way that Tarkov is. Your goal is to loot, kill, and extract with a big stash of loot to sell at the traders and upgrade your gear. At the time of this video, I could not find a map online, so I took a couple hours and made one. You can find a link to this map in the description. Feel free to share it with your friends. I'm new to map making, but I did try my best to keep it simple and as accurate as I could. Exdecay is still in alpha at the time of this video. Changes will be made, and new content will be added at any time. Alright, let's hop into some runs. Let's start off by going with the northern route, going northwest to northeast. Currently the spawns range from 1 through 10, with 1 being the most northwest, and in descending order going south. I'd suggest picking a spawn 1 through 4. Navigate to the furthest road to the north of the starter zone. You'll want to get out of this area as soon as possible, but you can use this road as a guide to take you east all the way to the airfield. You'll find a number of small civilian houses along the way. Feel free to loot them if you feel it's safe. If not, stick to the trees and follow the road. There are a couple water pumps along the way, check them out if you need them. You will eventually come upon a gas station with a ton of wrecked vehicles with a varied loot table, but typically civilian loot. This is the last stop before our first military outpost. Check the outpost for military loot, such as weapons, ammo, scopes, and other attachments. Continuing east will lead us directly to a massive military complex. You can take a shortcut across the wood bridge or go around the water, taking the road to the north. Let's go all the way north right now, and I'll quickly show you our first extract you may use if you want to exit the map. Simply follow this road north, and you will hit a small checkpoint with a green smoke signal, showing that the extract is open and ready to be used. Alright, let's backtrack and head to the airfield. Heading east, we will now see the airstrip and the base beyond it. This base is absolutely massive and could warrant an entire separate guide. Loot at your own discretion and be ready for PvP encounters. There are additional buildings at the south of the complex within the base walls. The radar tower presents snipers with a great vantage point if they want to take that risk. These rocks are the entrance to an underground tunnel with valuable loot inside. If you decide to enter, you can expect a battle within the tight corridors of the underground. Checking out the rest of the area, we have an additional military installment, an industrial complex, and another military checkpoint. At the fork in the road with the traffic jam, take a left to continue north. At the end of this road, we have another checkpoint that we can use as an extraction. Run towards the green smoke at the end of the wall, and when you are close enough, you'll get a timer and start extracting. Alright, let's move on to the southern route, going from the western spawns to the southeast, and curving around to the eastern extracts. Keep in mind, I have marked a special trader extract. Only take this if you want to go to the special traders. If you want to get out of the map, head to the second extract I have marked to the northeast. Let's start off near spawns 5 through 10, with 10 being the furthest south. As I point the camera north, you can see the spawns 1 through 4, where we just discussed the northern route. We are aiming for the southern end of this field, where the road comes out of the tunnel. Take the first road on the right, and we will come upon a number of houses. Feel free to loot as much or as little as you like. As you come to the house with the umbrellas, we'll be taking this road on the right. Here you can see a small tower with industrial loot. Continue down the road checking houses. Some of them do have water pumps if you are thirsty. Follow down this road the whole way until you hit a fork in the road. At the fork in the road, take a right and you'll find a massive amount of cars to check at the gas station. The loot here is typically civilian and industrial loot, but you may be able to get lucky drops. Either way, it all adds up. Look on the horizon for the radar tower to the right and head through the trees, heading directly towards the tower. Going past this tower will reconnect us to the town road heading southeast. Feel free to loot the houses along the way. This will be a considerable journey, so make sure you're good on food and water. But the last thing you want to do is starve in this map. Just a couple more rows of houses and then we're going to get to our first military camp. At the end of this road, we will find another fork in the road, take a right, and we will find ourselves at our first military checkpoint. There are a number of spawns for items such as weapons, ammo, scopes, and attachments. After you're done, take the dirt road on the right and follow it past the airfield. You may notice the patch of cement on the right. At some point in the future, this could be another building to loot. Now if we zoom out, we can see a large complex to the north. We're going to stay on the dirt path though, and we will first hit a small military checkpoint to loot. You can now approach the facility through the woods. This complex features a good mix of industrial and military buildings. Leaving this spot, you should have a full backpack of items to sell. You may exit the area to the east, cut through the trees, and there is another military checkpoint we can loot. Turn around and take the road north through another traffic jam at another gas station. Now as we continue north, we will come upon a special trader extract point. As of now, you only want to take this if you're looking to buy and sell with the special trader, which features exclusive items. If you just want to extract from the zone and head back into town, skip this trader and instead head north and hug the wall on the right. Take a right where the wall turns and follow it till we find our last military checkpoint. Here you should see green smoke if the extract is open. Get close enough to the smoke and you'll start to see your extract timer. That's going to wrap up the Flatlands loot routes. At the time of this video, Exdecay is still in alpha and you can expect updated videos in the future. I'll soon be releasing the loot route for the map Mountain Resort. Once that's released, you'll be able to find it in the top right here and also below in the description. If you found this video helpful in any way, please consider subscribing to the channel and dropping a like. As always, have fun in DayZ, take it easy, peace.